Let us make sure that everything is getting to where it needs to be. It appears to be. Let us resume our life. So I came back to the maze.
Stop staring at my tail, you skull.
All right then. To get a scroll that the wizard drops, and did not find it. What I did find was this. This magical device can form a gateway to other locations by temporarily attaching itself to known existing portals. This allows the user to access the access to the portal without traveling to it. All right, so I'm going to use it. Oh. Let's do the marketplace? Yeah.
All right.
Wasn't there a place that we could, like... I guess it wasn't here. I thought there was a place around here that we could... rest.
Grace, is it true that every woman thinks floating skulls are hot stuff?
Why, whoever told you that, dear Nordum?
No one. I mean, no one told him that.
Oh, Mort. You lovable scamp. Let's see, the portal lens appears cold and lifeless in your hands. It seems that it will not function outside the Modron cube. Uh-huh. So if I poke this thing... Ah, excellent. Let us rest inside the cube, then. Hey, Tipper, what's up, dude? I believe it is the beginning of the end, dude. So, I don't know if you caught the very beginning, but I did actually go into the room with the wizard. I did not find the scroll for the spell that you showed me, but, well, I mean, I did find the portal lens. So let's see, what do we got here? Yo, let me in, dude. Like to enter the mortuary. I do want to speak with Dianara, but I forget how the hell to get to her. Northwest Mortuary Hall. Okay.
All right.
I believe this is where she was. Here lies Dianara. So I can't speak to her again? Oh no, there she is.
My love, you have returned to me. Can it be that your memories have returned?
Yeah, Tealport, I think it's probably just a bug because I died during the fight. Because I looked it up on the wiki just to make sure, because I was like, where do you get this scroll? And it said it's from that guy. And that it didn't say that there was a chance, it just said that it drops. Although I did get a lens for Nordum while I was in the maze. Let's see. Once again, Dianara materializes. This time, her face is filled with desperation, and her arms are outstretched as if she is searching for something. As she fades in, the desperation in her face changes to relief. My love, you have returned to me. Can it be that your memories have returned? I have some questions for you.
I shall wait
Jesus.
for you in death's halls, my love.
Oh, God. This feels awful. This feels awful. Okay, let's go upstairs.
All right.
I don't know exactly what's up with Dianara, but, like, man. I don't know. It feels like... Wait, stairs up, down. Oh, here we go. We want this. You should talk to local zombies first, unless you killed them all. When you... Oh,
All right.
fuck. I think there was one room where we didn't. You there, hold. No! I don't think so. This corpse's slightly misshapen head appears to be held together by a number of narrow metal bands bolted directly into its skull. A rusting iron plate over its left eye has the number 475 etched into it. Its mouth is bolted shut, and it reeks of embalming fluid. Use Story's Bones Tell ability on the corpse. The corpse makes no reply. It looks like it is too far gone to answer any of your questions. Okay. Zombie worker. Okay, skin of this female corpse is heavily tattooed with intricate patterns. The skin of her brow has been peeled back so that the number 1148 could be chiseled into the skull beneath. Her mouth has been sealed shut with thick, rough stitches. Story's Bones Tell. There's one on the first floor who holds some interesting information, if memory... Aha! Okay, makes no reply. So let's try the lower levels. And see if there's somebody that's going to answer our questions. I'm not talking to you, Dustman. No. If you're not lost, what is your business here? Here to see someone. Who you're here to see? Dianara. Dianara, I know there's a woman interred in the memorial hall on the first floor. Could that be she? Most likely, thank you. Dustman nods. Then returns to his duties. Yeah, I'm glad that we just had an amicable exchange instead of me having to kill you. Because that was unpleasant, I gotta tell you. Alright, so a Zambo down here. On the first floor. I don't know if I killed all the zombies. Actually, you know what? I could probably also talk to the skeletons. Not seeing any zombies. This is not boding well. I may have killed them all, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, I think I might have killed them all. Shit. Story's Bones Tell. The skeleton looks too long dead to answer any of your questions. Either that or its head is too high up for it to hear you. No, let's leave it in peace. Okay, back up we go. Unfortunate it is that I've killed all the zombies. He should be in a room to the east if he's still unalive, though I believe you may have slaughtered them. Yeah. Wait, you said room to the east? Great Hall. Yeah, I think I may have killed them all. Which sucks. I didn't mean to kill them all. Wait a minute, though. What about this lower floor, though?
All right.
Is there anybody down here that'll answer questions for me? I thought maybe. Not seeing anybody. Shit. Alright, let's go upstairs. Northeast I've yet to check. Really?
Done. Done.
Was... I thought I checked this. Unless there's like another... Oh! There's a zombie. You see a male corpse with the number 331 chiseled into his skull. His eyes and lips are stitched closed, and there is a gaping hole torn in his throat. He smells foul. Use your Story's Bones Tell. The zombie is awkwardly getting his voice back, and he sounds alarmed. Who's there? Answer me! Can you not see me? It is I. Do not recognize my voice. Who are you? Shall have no answers this day. No. Can you not see me? Blind I am, in death, as I was in life. Now answer me. Who are you? Who are you? The zombie becomes silent. My name has fled me. I can no longer remember who I am. Zechariah? What, you... The zombie seems shocked, but gladdened. By the lady's gaze, his tone takes on a sense of wonder. Aren't you dead, Cutter? Who are you? So it's hard to peel away this filthy shroud skin and see old Zechariah the fool beneath. It is I, Cutter. Blessed be the powers. I thought never to see you again. But you've changed too. As far as my ears can tell, you have been making poor choices again. Zechariah wheezes from his throat hole. Be you dead too? It's a long tale, but no, I'm not dead. Well, Cutter, I suppose being dead's not something one would doubt. Though, how can you talk to me? Your voice is as clear as a knife. What are you doing here? I'm a stable hand in the most lifeless place of all. Be it that I could pass beyond the eternal boundary and have a plane to call my home, but much of my soul was squandered, and now I am here. What's it like being a zombie? It's honest work. The stitching comes undone from Zechariah's mouth, and his lips peel back in what might be a smile. I care little for it. Got some other questions for you, though. What led you to this state? His voice drops, as if ashamed. It's a hard path following in your footsteps, Cutter, and many terrible things did I see. I took to drink, and became half sodden with the stuff. Once, when I was sodding drunk, I signed my body off to the Dusties. Fate decided to kick me while I was down, and I died shortly afterwards. Some other questions, then. What can you tell me about the mortuary? Place of the dead run by the dead. There's some things not right here, though. Like what? I'll tell you the dark of it. There's a zombie that pretends to be a zombie, but isn't. I don't care much for knowing the reason why, but it's a strange thing. What zombie is it? Even if my eyes allowed me to see him, I can't make sense of numbers. Here's how you'll know him, Cutter. His voice is wrong for a zombie. He doesn't respond the same way to the others. We've already talked to him, I think. That's the guy that's from the Chaos people. Anything else strange about the mortuary you've noticed? Another thing, that old Githzerai, the one that keeps the preparation room. Doll. He's saved you from cremation a score of times. You're lucky to have a friend in that one. What did Doll do to save me, exactly? He just postponed your cremation until you popped up off the slab. Not certain why, really. Interesting. What can you tell me about my previous life? Why, have you forgotten yourself? In a matter of speaking, yes. Well, you were a strange one, always suspicious and watching for something. Reckon somebody like you had got enough enemies in your lifetime. And there was no denying that anybody who messed with you ended up in the black chapters of the Dead Book. Anything else? Any specifics? You could be damnably ruthless, too. Like when you made me sign that contract or abandon that one mewling chit on Avernus. We had a bailer over time as well. None of us ever even entertained the notion to jump ship on your watch, son. Let's see, what else? Anything you could tell me would help? At your core, you looked at what happened to you like taking territory in a war. Everything was like a battle to you, and you were the most ruthless bastard I ever near met. Not else mattered except for solving that goal. Poor Dianara, with her sobbing and pleading with you, didn't sway you none. The Gith warning you about your strategies, and poor Zechariah just trying to hold on when we hit the plains. You were tough like you couldn't die, but we were only human. Now I guess we're all in the Dead Book, or in and out of it, so to speak. Dianara. That feisty chit who would be a soldier swore she'd follow you to Bator and back, and by the powers she was so addled by the thought of you without her. She did just that, cared little for me or the Gith, and to bear little it was. She was wild with heart poison for you. She was. Proof she was barmy. I don't understand what the women folks saw in your scarred mug, but it set their blood a-boil. She was some rich scut from the clerk's ward, and you needed something from her, and the only price was that she came with you. What did I want from her? One of the darks I never did bring to light, Cutter. Perhaps you tell me? I don't know myself. I had some other questions, though. Okay, about my previous life. Yes. Anything specific? Gith, who do you mean? Grim-looking Gith, unfriendly and silent like all their kind. Didn't trust that Gith a lick. I didn't. See, Cutter, them spindly Giths care only about two things. Keeping out of slavery and killing them squid-headed illithids. Everything else is just lower down the slope. And he didn't give a damn about any of us other than you. Why was that? One of the darks I never did bring to light, Cutter. Perhaps you tell me? Hang on. I need to ask him again. About some of my other companions. Which one? You were a blind archer? That I was. You truly have forgotten, haven't you? All men see with more than their eyes, Cutter. Some of them better than others. I sense the hearts of my foes. Your foes. And my arrows always struck true. Ah, those were the times. What about some other companions, please? The floating skull. That filthy talking skull was hankering for a bruising. So it was. Always smarting off, it was. And making fun of my condition. The Wailing Advocate's daughter. Okay, we already asked about that. I guess that's it. What can you tell me about my previous companions? Okay, we've already asked about that. Do you know what happened to my journal? Wait, what about the blind? Okay, yeah, it's the same thing. Do you know what happened to my journal? That scrapbook that you'd stitched together out of your own flesh and had more pages than I had years of my life? Good fortune indeed if you've lost that ghoulish book. Always scribbling in it you were, and it smelled of fright. It was like you were afraid that at any moment someone would take it away. You wrote in it till skin tore from your fingers, and I wondered if you were trying to spill out your own brain box through your pen. Sometimes we would hold up for days while you wrote. I hated that infernal book. It seemed to hold you by the heart, and not in a kind way. The last I saw of it, Cutter, it was in your possession. If you don't carry it, I don't know where on the plains it could be. Before you go, I need you to do me a slight favor, Cutter. What is it? His voice drops as if ashamed. I made some mistakes, some damn bad ones to be sure, and one of my biggest was signing that Dustman contract. If I hadn't been so sodden with Bub, I never would have done it. I regret it, and I was hoping you could set it right. How? Way I reckon this body's gonna last a long time, and every day's too long to me. Could you maybe gut me again, Cutter, for old time's sake? The thought of spending another batch of years here in the mortuary with these white faces is a mighty cold one. Could you see fit to put me back in the dead book where I belong? That's your wish. You gut him and Zechariah falls to the floor with a heavy thud. There's a faint hiss from his body, and you see the chest heave once. Then with a faint rattle, the corpse goes silent. Rest in peace, Zechariah. Bronze ring. Maybe there's more to get from Dayanara now?
Done.
My love, you have returned to me. Can it be that your memories have returned? I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
All right.
God, I feel so bad for that woman. Like... We were clearly not a nice person. And that's probably putting it very lightly.
All right.
Isn't there a way out of here? Fly to the crematorium, yeah? No. Yo, Dusty. Talk to me. No. Doll. Doll's most likely in the receiving room on the second floor. He is quite busy and not in the best of health. Unless you have pressing business, I would not disturb him. Very well, thanks for the information. Hang on a second here. Nope. The portal lies somewhere in the mortuary. I can locate it by keeping a regret fresh in my mind, and it will chill me as I draw near. Once in front of the portal, I must tear a scrap of my skin from my body and inscribe a regret on it with blood drawn on the neck. Okay. Oh, boy. Yeah. So we're going to have to listen out for Nordum to be like, yo, there's a portal. I wonder how you would find the portal without him. Maybe it just appears? Oh! There's something about the arch in front of you. Something hauntingly familiar. A bone-numbing chill blankets the air between these two black pillars, as if the arch itself bordered on some other colder place. For some reason, you know this is the portal to the Fortress of Regrets. Now all you need to do is open it. Leave the portal alone, for now, because we're going to save. Oh no, it's a portal. Okay, run away, and run back. Grit your teeth and peel the skin from your left forearm. You clench your teeth and dig your fingernails into your left forearm. With a dry, tearing sound, you peel off a strip of skin. The chill between the pillars becomes stronger, almost hungering, as if the portal has opened a crack. Examine the skin. The scrap of skin has been peeled from the back of your left forearm. Its scarred gray surface reminds you of a zombie's hide. It feels more like a piece of cured leather than a strip of skin. Prick your left index finger and inscribe a regret on the scrap of flesh with your blood. Oh, Jesus. You prick the tip of your index finger. Before the wound can heal, you squeeze forth several drops of blood. As you prepare to scrawl your regret, a series of images float across your mind. Oh, fuck. Because here's the thing, I don't just regret what I've done to my companions. I regret all the shit that I've done to other people. But I don't regret all of my past, because there were clearly some parts of me that were fine. Ah, leave the wound to heal without writing anything. Okay, so let's rearrange a few things. At Tealport's suggestion. I think you're fine. Except that you should definitely have this. Whoops. Have that in the bar. Have that in the bar. Have that in the bar. Nordum, you should be fine. You are not fine. Fuck this cheese, dude. Shit. Dakon, I think you're mostly okay. Remember what happened to the companions of your former incarnations, like Zechariah and Dianara. Exactly. Exactly. Like, there's so many people that I regret things that I've done to, you know what I mean? It's hard to really just pick, like, one or, you know... But I also feel like we need to be specific. And not general. Because the general is... I don't know, man. Ugh. Who the hell had the cranium ring? Oh, you did. Right there. Yeah. Alright. Get them bandages, dude. What? Give me that. Shit. Dagon's clearly got the most room. I don't know. Should this be... And special quest items. Okay. I don't know which special quest items you mean. Fuck. Maybe the bronze sphere. What else? This one said it's going to be fine no matter where it is. The negative energy token. Oh, this is the eyepiece that I found in the maze. The +2 armor class versus missiles, and then +3 to missile weapons. I don't want this. I don't want to. I don't want to take the circle though. I can't really think of anything else that I would really want. Let's give this to, like, Dagon? Yeah. Also give that to Dagon. Okay. Why don't we save? Where's the... Yo. Dude. Where's my save, dude? Fine. Jumping into the portal.
I'm gone.
Boy. Whoa, what's that?
Detected.
Oh, it's the cheese. You know what? Fuck it, man. Bring the cheese, right? I regret my past. I think it's the best we're gonna get. You whisper the words to yourself, but the regret echoes through your mind. I regret the damage my previous incarnations have done to themselves and to others, the deaths I've caused here and across the multiverse, lying to Dianara to force her to accompany me on my journey. Another regret. No, we're still going with the past. I regret the damage my previous incarnations have done to themselves and to others. You scrawl the regret onto the scrap of flesh, but your rapid healing forces you to stop often to reopen the cut on your finger and squeeze forth more blood. Several moments later, you have finished, your blood glistening on the scrap of skin. A combination of your flesh, your blood, and your regret. Watch the blood dry. As you watch the bloody regret dry, a wave of cold washes over you. You look up. The black pillars to either side of the arc begin glowing softly. Motes of misty blue light drifting from their sides to form a shimmering curtain between them. Beyond the curtain, you can barely make out a weathered stone causeway leading into darkness. Everybody ready? Query received. Response. Nordum is readied and waited. Awaiting to profess further directives. Actually, it's processed. Never mind. Fall from grace? I've come this far, and it would be rude of me to retire before the final hour. She smiles slightly. Even if you were to ask politely, I would not permit it. Seems I have no choice, then. Anna? Anna glares at Fall from Grace, then turns to you, fires in her eyes. If she goes, I'll go. So I will. I will not turn stag on you here, I won't. Very well. Dakon, you with me? Your path is mine. Mort, you ready? Mort hesitates, glances at the portal, glances at you, glances at the portal again, and gives a rattling sigh. Look, I'm not going to say too much here, but, well, there's something I need to tell you. What is it, Mort? Well, it's about where we're going, or, actually where we've been. You should have had some cheese and a Plague Tale Innocence, remembering the plan you had for many as one. I know, right? Where we've been? What are you talking about? It's so subtle you almost miss it. Dakon's blade flickers, the edge dulling. As you glance at him, his hands drop to his sides, as if he is preparing for battle. This isn't the first time we've been through this. You see, we've been to the Fortress of Regrets before, though I didn't know it then. You didn't know? What? How is that possible? So from the very start, you could have told me where the portal was, what the portal key is, why I am immortal, what happened to my mortality, and the fact that it isn't, or that it's in the fortress. Mort, No. How is that possible? It's hard to explain until you've been there. Besides, you didn't know the other you. He wasn't exactly the kind of basher to share the chant with us. I mean, I knew he was looking for some place, but I didn't know why, where it was or what it was, so I couldn't say anything to you because I didn't know anything. I just know what happened when we got there. And what happened? Well, he went to this fortress, and even before we land foot in the place, you're all split up fighting for, we're all split up fighting for our lives. He shudders. So the first thing I want to tell you is if you're determined to go through with this, there's a good chance that anybody who goes through that portal is going to end up somewhere far away from everybody else. Thing is, even split up, we may be your only hope. Why do you say that? Because whatever is waiting in that fortress for you, Chief, it already defeated you once. To this day, I don't know how you managed to survive, but if you fall again, you're going to need someone there to pull you out of that fortress. Mort, I need you to tell me everything you can about the fortress. It's important. The Fortress of Regrets, it stretches on for leagues, Chief. It's a fortress, but it feels more like a plane in itself. All stone, all darkness, and shadows. Everywhere shadows. We go there, and we better be prepared. What happened when we first went there? Chief, I don't know what happened to you, but I know what happened to me. I spent my time running from vault to vault, those shadows crawling all over me, trying to bring me down. Then, suddenly we were out, like someone had pulled us back. Hold on a moment. When you say us, it doesn't sound like it meant just you and me. Mort falls silent. Know that I have walked your path many times. Dakon speaks slowly, as if measuring each word. His blade has become a misty gray, as if Dakon's mind has drifted. A portion of your path is known to me. 5 walked the path to the fortress. Each died their own death. But who were they? How did they die? I died the death of faith. The skull died the death of courage. The woman died the death of grief. The blind archer died the final and most merciful death, the death of the body. You died the death of memory. But who were these people? The skull was me, Mort says quietly. The one was some chit named Dianar. I never knew the archer. He was one who knew his targets without seeing them. Many shadows fell beneath his rain of arrows. Yeah, Mort rattles as if shivering. Chief, at this fortress, there's shadows everywhere. There was darkness there, and every shadow was Shrocket lore. Dakon's voice is a whisper, and his dead black eyes seem to be staring at something just beyond you. They are tormented creatures. The wounds in your spirit are known to them. They will attack you through them. They spoke to me like the Pillar of Skulls, Mort's voice drops. They knew. Alright, look, you two. I need to know all you can tell me about this fortress. The shadows suffer. They know of torment. They know how to torture you with that which has wounded your heart. When you face them, know that you face that which has killed you once. Dakon, Mort, you and I survived. What happened to the Archer and Dianara? The Archer died the death of the body. The woman died the death of the spirit. I could not save the woman because it was not your will that she be saved. Her grave was dry of tears. No one knew to mourn her passing. But why didn't I want her saved? Your will was known only to you. I can't tell you any more, Chief, except we're bound to be divided as soon as we arrive. It's a huge place and it's crawling with shadows, and somewhere in that fortress is something more powerful than any of us. Nothing lives there. The walls are darkness. Alright, before I step through this portal, is there anything else you feel like sharing that you think might help me? Well, Mort pauses. Yeah, there's one other thing you should know. The you I knew before, the you that led us here, he wasn't like you at all. What do you mean? All I'm saying is that despite all your asinine behavior, you got more spirit than he ever did. The other you, he was detached from everything. So I just want you to keep that in mind. But that's not all you want to say, is it? No, Mort pauses. There's one other thing. I may not have liked that other you very much, but he was one smart basher. The smartest basher I have ever known. He always had every angle covered. If he died at that fortress, that means, well, you don't think I can succeed, do you? No, Mort shakes his head. It's not that, Chief. Because it's not always who's smartest or who's the most powerful or who's the toughest. Sometimes it comes down to who you are and what you really want. I mean, once you wanted to become immortal, but in the end, is that really what you wanted? Just be sure of what you want this time, is all I'm saying. Fair enough. Look, Mort, we haven't really talked about this, but you know you don't have to come with me to this place, right? I'll understand if you don't want to go. Yeah, I know, Chief. And I can't lie to you, I don't want to go, but I will. Just know that once we step through that portal, it isn't going to be just about you anymore. This is our lives you're playing with, and we don't get back up when we die. Then why are you? It's because of what Ravel said in the maze. Grace's voice is soft, so soft you almost missed it. Isn't it, Mort? What Ravel said in the maze... She said you draw people who suffer to you like a lodestone. Mort shakes his head. Maybe it's because you've been suffering all this time. Maybe when you end up settling things, maybe we'll know a bit of peace too. Maybe. Maybe so. Then, are you with me, Mort? Why not, Chief? Mort shakes his head. I mean, we've gone to every other horrible plane in the multiverse I can think of. Why not take that extra step over the cliff? He gives a rattling sigh. Are you ready? Because if you're not... Can you tell me again what you know of the... Okay. Okay. Ah. Okay, let's skip past all this. Okay, right, but I need to... Okay. Well, Mort glances at the shimmering blue curtain and gives another rattling sigh. Sure, let's go. I mean, any place else has got to be better than rattling our bone boxes at the mortuary, am I right?
No,
All right, then.
I think, therefore I am. I think.
Right, Homer. Let's go. You mean the negative energy token? As a ward against shadows. Okay.
Portal detected.
Oh, that looks inviting. Negative. Oh, fuck. So the Fortress of Regrets is in the negative material plane, which means that it's like... It's basically in the antimatter place. Oh, boy. This is gonna suck. Please don't tell me that... Okay, good. Wait, why do I... Well, whatever.
Right.
Oh! That's Dianara. Before you is the ghostly form of Dianara. Her spectral gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. She is standing at the edge of the black stone causeway, staring out into the emptiness of the plain. Welcome to your first inner plane. A shame it had to be this one. Indeed. Dianara? Oh, fuck. My love, you should not be here. You must leave at once. Dianara, what is this place? Is this the fortress? This is the Fortress of Regrets. It is the place that holds the moment of my death prisoner, and I may not stray far from its halls. If you can find a way back to Sigil, you must. If you stay here, my love, you shall die. What about my immortality? Surely I'm still immortal even here. Well, yeah. She shakes her head. No, my love, there is something about this fortress, the shell that surrounds it, cuts it off from the rest of the planes. It is that shell that acts as a barrier to your immortality. A shell. The pillar told me that when I die, another dies in my place, and if it can't find someone to die for me, then if you die in this place, it is the end. For there is nothing that lives here. So you must be careful. Return back to Sigil and leave this cursed place. But my allies are here, and that means they are inside this shell. What happens to them if I die? My love, if you have brought anything that lives with you to this place, then it is in terrible danger, both from the shadows and from you. Should you die here, your immortality will hunt for the closest living thing in the fortress, and that is the one that shall die in your place. You must leave here now. That's why we brought her. That's fucking terrible. I can't go back. So, can you tell me anything else that might be helpful? What waits inside the fortress? There is no natural darkness within the fortress, my love. Only the shades of those who have died in your place. The energies of this plane feed them, and their hatred for you is beyond all reason. They will not permit you to leave. She throws a glance at the walls of the fortress. Do not enter, I beg you. Though my allies are in there, I cannot leave them. Do you have any idea where they might be? If you brought others, then they were cast from you when you arrived. It is the nature of this place to divide living things. Then kill them. She looks distraught. The fortress is a thing of many miles. Finding your friends here will be difficult. I have to find them. There is no choice in the matter.
My journal.
Very well, my love. If you intend to go on, you must know this. Past the entrance of to the fortress is a great antechamber with countless shadows. You must move swiftly and not let them gather about you, or you shall surely be slain. One thing more. Dianara pauses, as if trying to catch a fleeting memory. Within the chamber are great clocks. Her voice becomes steadier, more certain. Clocks which you spoke of once as having been the key to you escaping that chamber. When you were trapped there once before, she looks at you. I know I cannot stay you from your course, my love. I shall watch for you and help you if I can. Oh. I brought your ring, Dianara. I found your legacy to me. The ring still holds a part of me within it, my love. When you carry it, you carry my heart with you. She closes her eyes for a moment, and you suddenly feel the warmth pass through you. Diana opens her eyes, then smiles. I knew you would return to me with it in your keeping. Carry it now with my blessing, and keep it close to your heart. Through it, I will defend you. You have my thanks, Diana. I must go now. Dude. Wait, is this what it gave me before? I don't know, man. Oh boy. It's very loud motorcycles, what that is. Alright, let's go back, because clearly this is not the way. Oh, okay, cool. I thought she might have, but I wasn't entirely sure. Because I couldn't remember the stats. Boy. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's Tony J!
Arise, Ignis. I have need of you.
Oh no.
There are creatures that must die.
Tony J, please.
I'm gone.
Oh, fuck. Arrangement of these jagged iron spikes resembles a spider. Oh, good. I'm just gonna not go near you. How's that? This multifaceted globe seemed to draw in even the tiniest amount of light and hold it prisoner. Oh, fuck. You know what? Please die. Oh, thank God. Whew. Can I, no? Holy fucking shit. Oh. Isn't there, like, a way to keep this charge going? Like, if I can just click on something or something? Because it looked like I had a missile left, but I guess not. Oh, fuck. Ah! Ugh! Do I have, like... where's my stick? There it is. Please, use the fucking stick, dude. Use the stick! Please, why do you stand there? It casts magic missile! Why will you not do it? Ah! You refuse to use your things. I don't know why. I don't want to cast a spell at you, though, is the thing. Shit. Please. Just do it, dude. Why? Why will you not use it? Oh, fuck. Stab him. Holy fucking Christ! You know what? Cast this. On you. Shoot it! But Teleport, do you know how to, like, get this thing to recognize that I still have casting? Okay, never mind. Casting's left of a spell. Can I just bypass all you stinky shadows? What is this? Sentient machine looks like a forgotten war relic. Most of the machine is covered in dust, except for the strange panel with levers at the front of it. Oddly enough, the ground around the panel is disturbed, as if someone walked here recently, perhaps in the last few years. Examine the panel. The panel has a series of gears and levers. Beneath each one are a series of scratch marks that look like they were hastily carved there with a dagger. Some bear no marks, others bear a single slash beneath them. And one has an X. Without knowing why, you know the X lever will somehow help you leave this place. Pull the lever marked with an X.
Updated my journal.
It gives way easily beneath your touch, and to your surprise, disintegrates into mist. Then spreads to your hand, which also begins to fade. Then to your arm. Then you are overcome with dizziness, and the walls are fading out around you. What? As soon as you commit any other... Oh, fuck. Any other action, it will stop firing. You can move and attack while it is shooting, but you cannot save a shot. Okay, gotcha.
Ah, the Zechariah. I remember him well. Submit.
I may be bested in battle, but I shall never be defeated.
You cannot hope to defeat me.
I have been here before. This time I shall never leave.
So be it.
No! Ah! The number of shadows haunting the Fortress of Regret increases with the number of death. Oh, fuck. The Nameless One has suffered through the game. The past has caught up with you, finally. Indeed. Help. Get me out of here, dude. I want to leave. Use the fucking machine. Leave the machine alone. Ah! Anything else that I can use? No? Okay, fuck this. Just run around, dude. Don't interact with shadows, nothing. Oh, fuck me. Ah! Use the negative token to hold... Really? Oh! Yes! Thank you, sir. Ooh, what is? This huge clock looks like it has partially melted into the black stone surrounding it. As you look at the clock face, you suddenly feel a strange crawling sensation worming its way through the back of your skull. You've seen a clock like this before, but not this one. There's something important about it, but you don't know what. Leave the clock alone.
My journal.
Shit. Nope. Nope. No! 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 Oh, fuck. Get frozen. No! Oh, run. Oh, no, it worked. Okay, okay, okay. Wait, wait. There's stuff up here. Oh. Get frozen. Yeah. Oh, no. They're unfrozen. Fuck. Fucking shit. Dude. Thank you. Okay, run. Touch this. Oh, fuck. Oh. Know that the token does not have unlimited charge. Fuck me. This huge clock looks like it has partially melted into the black stone surrounding it, but the ground around it has been disturbed as if... Okay. There is something crudely scratched on the clock face, and you suddenly feel a strange crawling sensation worming its way through the back of your skull. You know what's written on the clock is a message to you. From you. Examine your writing.
Updated my journal.
The message carved on the clock face looks like it was carved with a dagger. Run, doors are lies. Use cannons, then portal. It looks like the message was written in some haste. Following the message is a crude arrow pointing in the opposite direction as the long hand on the clock. No, the mic, it's falling. Because I hit it. Okay. Wait, so... Run, doors are lies, use cannons, then portal. Thanks for the advice. Oh, fuck. What is? War relic. This ancient machine looks like a forgotten relic, or a war relic. Most of the machine is covered in dust, except for the strange panel with levers at the front of it. Oddly enough, the ground around the panel is disturbed, as if someone walked there recently. Perhaps there was maybe a few years. Okay, hunt for the panel, then lever marked with an X. You quickly find the X marked lever and pull it. It gives way easily beneath your touch, then disintegrates into mist. You take a deep breath, and a wave of dizziness overtakes you again as the walls fade out around you. Where am I going now?
It is difficult to separate shadow from the darkness here. This is not a place meant for the living.
Ah, the Tanari.
So you are the spider that lies at the center of it all. I have many questions that you could answer. Your goals in this matter have not been entirely clear. What? The transcendent one. My goals are not for you to know, fallen Tanari. My indulgence is all that keeps your black heart beating in your chest. You may leave with your life now if you will. My heart is neither black, nor do I fear for my life. My companions, my friends, are here in your fortress. I shall not leave until we are rejoined, and the man we follow has resolved this matter to a satisfactory conclusion. There is no satisfactory conclusion to this fool's errand. You will leave this place, and you shall leave your undying companion here. Fear not for his life. The only price he shall pay is the loss of memory. As gracious as your offer is, I must refuse your offer to abandon my friends. As for the small price he will pay at your hands, it is the equivalent of death to him. I have traveled with this man for some time, and there are many things I do not wish him to forget. He will forget. It is his fate to remain ignorant. He will forget you, Tanari, just as he has forgotten all who have walked the path of misery with him. He exists to die, forget, and die again. He is nothing. That is your judgment. The fact remains that I do not wish him to forget me, nor all that he has struggled for to reach this place. He has suffered much, and I find my sympathies lie with him rather than the arrogant creature that postures before me and fights as a coward fights, preferring to kill from a distance where his opponent cannot reach him. You shall torment him no more. Tanari. Perhaps you doubt my powers here in this place. A demonstration may silence your doubt.
You have done enough harm. Prepare yourself.
You are... I can forge planes with my power. I can unmake you.
Fuck!
Strength. Strength.
No! Oh, fuck. That's a lot of shadows, dude. Oh, no. Or like an ancient machine looks like a forgotten warrior, like blah, 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 blah. Leave the push the lever. Where am I going now? Please don't kill any more of my companions.
So cold here.
Ah, the fiendling girl.
Oh, shit. Where is the one who brought you here? In a place where you'll never find him. If you think to be taking him, you'll be needing to get through me first. Your words have passion, strength, and precious little reason. It gives me the strength to gut ye, I dinna care. Curious. Your reason for following him here is becoming clear. And if you're a chatter, and if it's a fight you want, then could it be that you somehow perceive yourself as special in his eyes? If you're gonna try and get past me, then go on and do it. Fiendling, I have watched the one you follow across many lifetimes. I know his heart, and I know there have been countless others who have felt passion for him. Of them all, you are certainly the least. You are a thing, bastardized by your parents and the plains. Shut your bone box, you hear me? Shut you. Answer me this, and you will know silence, child. Does the one you follow matter to you?
He matters more to me than my life.
Then die.
Fuck. We just have to watch our companions all get roasted? Oh, God. Okay, we've already been up there. So, shit. Oh, get that. Touch it. The clock. Oh, shit. Run, run. No, no, no. Run, run, run. Run, 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 run. What else can I use? I need more things, dude. Ah. Help. God, there's so many. Where have I not gone yet? Shit. I don't know. No touchy! No touchy! I've already... Oh, fuck! Wait, have I touched this one? What the fuck just happened? Oh! Oh, fucking shit. Shit, no. Oh, it worked. Run. Why you don't run? Am I holding the wrong button? Okay, run. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, run away. Oh, fuck. Run! Yep, get them all grouped up. No, no, run, run, run. Okay, now go. Fuck! Get out of the way! Out of the way! Out of the way! Out of the way! Okay. Shit, did I get the... Wait. Oh, there's another thing up here. Did I touch it? I don't know. No, no touchy. I'm for the panel marked with the X. Continue.
My journal.
No!
Don't let it end like this.
What?
Oh, feel.
What?
I'm gone.
What do you mean don't let it end like this? Did they kill me while I was looking at the thingy? Oh, shit. Please don't tell me that I just lost it. Oh, fuck! Hey, MK! Yes! Unfortunately, it seems that Nordham is about to get roasted and toasted. Wait, why is he there? Why is he my enemy? They totally killed me while I was standing there. God damn it. What? What the fuck? You know what, Ignis? I am not here for your shit, dude. This huge crystal radiates a pulsating spectral light as it hovers above the crater in the middle of the room. The rhythm of its pulses remind you of the a heartbeat, but slow and sickly. Light from the crystal touches the edges of the room like fingers, each ray of light casting a glow on the ruined faces of the statues surrounding it. Touch the crystal. As you touch the crystal, there is a flash of heat, an orange-white light, and you whip your hand back. The crystal burns like the heat from Ignis's flames. From within the crystal, the sickly white-blue light dances and flickers like fire. Look like I'll have to put you in the dead book first, Ignis. This ain't gonna do shit, huh? Oh! Okay, you know what? I've kind of fucking had it with you, pal. I don't want to cast at your ass. What? Am I on fire? I seem to be on fire. Yep, this isn't gonna do shit. Okay. Fine. You son of a bitch. Did you just interrupt my... You did. Fine. Are none of my spells actually having enough... Motherfucker. You keep... Okay. You know what? Should I not be invulnerable to these things? Fuck it, I'm gonna cut you up, dude.
Damn.
Okay, I am using the good one. Actually hit him, though. Thank you. Please, kill him. Stab him to death. For the love of God.
I'm hurt.
You are, it's true. Use that. This might take a little while. How many friggin' hit points do you have, dude?
Damn.
Ooh, there's loot. Okay. This is getting to be a little much. Level 8. Level 9. Level 8. Fuck. I don't know which one of these I want to use, if any. God damn it. Fuck it, man. Just keep stabbing them.
Die.
Hey, we got a critical. That's nice. This is the thing about wizards, man. Oh, thank God he's dead. Oh. I should use the fucking charcoal charm. God damn it. Touch the crystal. There is? Wait, what? Are you talking about this? Shit. There's a moment of dizziness as you touch the crystal. Then a slow chill passes through your body, and you discover that your muscles have locked. Your hand frozen to the crystal surface. There's a moment of silence, then sharp pains splinter through your body like fractures. You feel as if your very being has been turned to ice, then shattered. Good incarnation. He has awakened. Practical incarnation. Finally, I thought I would die again waiting for him to rise. Paranoid incarnation. Perhaps you will still die? Never forget I watch you, thieves, you killers. Killers all three of you. Practical incarnation. Have a care how you speak to me, you deranged wreck. He was fortunate to reach here with all those traps you scattered throughout the plains. I swear, if you could have crossed the years to put you out of your misery, I would. Good incarnation. The two of you be silent. Let us make sure he is all right and have the arguments for later. Or save the arguments for later. Who are you all? By the hells, he lost his memories. Damnation, he's useless to us now. Calm yourself. He's only disoriented, as were we all. Give him a moment to get his bearings. You are all thieves, wearing my body, and you will give it back. I am at my limits of my patience with your howling. Be silent, or... This arguing avails us nothing. Give him his space. Leave him be. Time is no longer in our favor. I will not stand here and squander another moment while our adversary is no doubt hunting for us. We waited long enough for him to awaken. I will speak to him now. It's no big deal. Couldn't make it through the fortress without a few regrets. Okay, so I did miss it. Fuck. The man before you resembles you, but he carries himself more like a force than a man. His eyes are watching you carefully, and as you study him, you feel him studying you. So it has come to this. Who are you? I will not surrender my name to you or any man. The man's voice is rough like yours, and it rings strangely in your ears. As for who I am, you should be asking yourself that. You're one of my incarnations. You made it here with my clues to guide you. We are separate incarnations? How is that possible? The incarnation is silent for a moment, then his expression changes to contempt. If there is anything I have hated about you, it is your countless questions, your desperate fumbling for meaning and answers. The man's voice is like a hatchet. The anger flickers across his features. The time for questions is past. Now you will listen to me. I was the first to breach this fortress, and whatever it is that awaits us here was somehow able to defeat me. It will not best me a second time. You sound as if you intend to fight whatever it is that lurks here. The man gives you a strange look, then studies you. Of course, that's the only reason we're speaking now. I need you to be the shell, but your mind must be my mind. Do you understand me? You mean you intend to possess me?
Updated my journal.
Yes. He glances around at the spiked walls, then turns back to face you. We cannot leave this place in pieces. Only one may leave. How are we to become one? Wait, what are you talking about? You must surrender your will to me, your knowledge and skills. Whatever title you've managed to accumulate in your life may prove useful. Or whatever little, not whatever title. He sizes you up again. It ultimately will be but a fraction of my power, but it might have its uses. And if I choose not to surrender my will to you? You came here previously and were defeated. The man frowns. I was taken unawares, and I did not anticipate that my companions would be split from me upon my arrival. What happened after that is confusing. So, even if I were to surrender to you, then we could still fail. Unlikely. I am the only one who possesses the knowledge necessary to succeed. This moment is the culmination of centuries of planning. Many have suffered and died for us to be here. Their sacrifices must not be in vain. The last sentence unnerves you. It is delivered like a speech, and there is no passion behind the words. I don't believe you, and I won't surrender to you. If you were one of my incarnations, I have questions for you. I will indulge you, but only for a while longer. You're the one who saved Dakon at Shrocket Lore, the one who imprisoned Valor, the one who led Dianara to her death. The man's eyes narrow. What of it? All of it was done with a purpose. You gave Dakon the unbroken circle of Zerthamon. Why? The Unbroken Circle? That collection of lies? Yes, it was a week's worth to forge such a thing. It was necessary to make it so he would cease doubting himself. You made it? But you told him... Perhaps they carry some truth. I know not. I know that they were tedious writings, but the words were enough to give him faith. Why? Your ignorance astounds me. The man looks incredulous. Can it be that you do not know what he carries in his hand? That blade he carries is sharpened by his thoughts. Such a tool, when used properly, could slay the multiverse itself. The man looks lost in thought. Then his face sneers in disgust. Though obviously the gift became separated when we arrived in the fortress, and I was unable to make use of his blade. The man frowns. Unfortunate. Something else I would know. What was the purpose of saving Dakon at Shrocket Lore? Okay, he already said that. There's something else I would know. Because of the blade? Why? Okay, same thing. What was the purpose of imprisoning Valor? The man shakes his head as if weary. Valor was becoming tiresome. He gives a humorous smile. Those merciless dogs will hunt you across the plains themselves in search of justice. And Valor was an especially persistent hound. The Incarnation's voice dropped silently. And he was much too close to justice for my tastes. Why was he hunting for us? Oh, any of countless reasons, some of which lie with me, and others, which lie in the hands of other incarnations. He flicks a glance over at the incarnation who was howling when you first arrived. There have been many lives that have been blackened by incarnations with damaged minds. Some of us have created problems. I believe in solutions. Was he a threat? Oh yes, or else I would have simply killed him. He nods. There is some link between him and justice itself, and that gives him power, even over immortals such as us. The man gives a slight smile, especially if our injustice is great, and ours are of the blackest sort. I think I have I know about this, but we're gonna ask. Dayanara, that girl had little sense of the plains in her, and that was what I needed her for. You see, the Dustmen have it right. Sometimes when you feel too much passion, you cling too tightly to life to let go. And neither did Dayanara, as I hoped she would. Parent Incarnation. That woman? That ghost? The hunched man's eyes well up in fury, and spittle flies from his mouth. She tormented me for years, pursuing me, hating me, and you were the one that killed her. The Incarnation barely even glances at the Howling One and merely sneers. You blaming me for anything is laughable. He turns back to you. It wasn't out of malice, though she did become tiresome. It's just that when I arrived in the fortress, I didn't intend to stay. I just wanted to get in, sacrifice her, and get out. Oh, fucking Christ. The Third Incarnation speaks softly, but he sounds pained. Why did you do such a terrible thing? I needed someone to be my eyes here in the negative material plane, to serve as a scout and try to find out who my killer was. Only the dead can survive here for long, so Dayanara had to be sacrificed so that she could become something other than she was. A tricky business, but it worked. She helped you, didn't she? You didn't have to kill her. He looks at you silently for a moment, then his sneer returns. And that is why you will be defeated if you confront our killer. It is because you are weak, and you do not know that some things are necessary. That wasn't necessary. It was convenient for you. You should have looked for other solutions. But you dare call me weak? You orchestrated all these grand plans for defeating the invisible enemy, and you got your ass handed to you anyway, and some poor girl was murdered because of it? Maybe if you'd done your job the first time you were here, this wouldn't even be a problem. Let's show more. I wish this could... You should have looked for other solutions. You dare lecture me? Women have always walked our paths with us, whether Dayanara or Ravel or any other woman, and they have suffered, and it was always their choice. Dayanara would have died for me if I'd asked her to. There was no crime. What about Zechariah? The Archer? Well, old Son Zechariah could see things with his eyes that I couldn't. And he could hit them with his arrows, too. So, well, I was walking into this fortress blind in some ways. I didn't know what my killer was, so I needed someone who could see things I couldn't in case the enemy was beyond my visual range. He snorts. Zechariah ended up dying too fast, though, so he wasn't any use in the end. Holy fucking shit. Are you the one that taught Ignis the art? Ignis, the man stares at you, then frowns. Is that a name? Who in the hells are you talking about? You built a tomb beneath Sigil, didn't you? The one with the traps? I'd almost forgotten. Yes, that was a waste, that was. The incarnation seems irritated. Obviously, that didn't work, and it cost a lot of blood and coin, too. Worthless! The second incarnation breaks into uneven laughter, but it's more gleeful than mad. It was easy to breach that child's trap. I found it, and changed it. To make it harder. Change the writings. The first incarnation frowns at the second. He looks like he is barely restraining himself from attacking the other. Yet another thing you will answer for, he turns back to you. Though I suppose it doesn't matter. It was shortly after the failure of the tomb trap that I decided to carry the battle to our killer rather than wait for him to show any longer. Were you the one who pried Mort off the Pillar of Skulls? Is Mort still alive? The incarnation stares for a moment in disbelief. Then he starts laughing. Ha! That piking skull couldn't be trusted farther than I could throw him. Claiming he had information when he didn't. Then I had to go through the torment of prying him off the Pillar of Skulls. Then he feigned ignorance once he was off of it. The incarnation scoffs. I humored him since he'd told me everything I needed from him. Feigned ignorance? Oh yes, the man smiles. Once a liar, always a liar. It takes a stronger mind than the skulls to give me the laugh, though. What was his game? What more did he have to lie about? The incarnation smirks. It is of no matter. Let the skull have his secrets. They are worthless to us. Who are these others? Other incarnations, reflections of ourselves. I will have them merge with me after I deal with you. He glances at the hunched incarnation who was howling when you first arrived. Or kill them if they refuse. It is of no matter. They are not necessary. Let's see. Do you still intend to fight whatever it is that lurks here? I will not merge with you. You will merge with me. Were you responsible for the tattoos on my back? The ones I read when I woke up in the mortuary. The directions? He nods, irritated. Of course I was responsible. I knew there was a chance I might fail here and lose my memories. I wanted future incarnations to benefit from some guidance. So I had the directions stitched onto my back, since such things, like journals, he snarls, as if angry at himself, tend to be lost so easily. The directions were kind of vague, though. Are you a fool? The incarnation looks exasperated. The directions needed to be vague. I couldn't spell out exactly what was happening to us, so I left a signpost. What do you think would have happened if a dustman had read them? Or someone even more barmy? How quickly do you think we would have been buried alive or cremated? Why Farad? Farad, the incarnation thinks for a moment. Oh yes, the Trash King, with all the tough bloods that thought I was easy prey. He smiles slightly, as if recalling a pleasant memory. After only a little bloodletting, I struck a bargain with him. He would see to it that if his men found me, they would take me safely to the mortuary. And of course, I needed the eyes and hands of his men to scour the catacombs beneath Sigil for me. For what? A sphere. Made of bronze. Ugly. Feels like an egg to the touch and smells of rotten custard, right? Yes, I told Farad it was the only thing that would save his miserable life. What a sniveling little dodger he was. The incarnation smiles at you. You see, the old bastard was destined to end up on the Pillar of Skulls when he died, and he was desperately trying to weasel out of it. So I told him that there was an item beneath Sigil that would save him from his fate if he could only find it. But it wouldn't save him. It was just something you wanted him to find. Of course it was useless to him. One cannot dodge fate so easily. He looks at you irritated. However, nothing motivates a man faster than telling him what he seeks will save his soul from eternal damnation. I intended to take it from him after he found it. It's just that searching for it myself would have taken too long. He smiles again. And why should I do it when I could have someone else hunt for me? Actually, he ended up tricking me into finding it for him. Why was it so important? Important? Do you not know? The incarnation becomes silent for a moment. Do you have it with you? Yes, I brought it with me. You have it? The incarnation's eyes flare. Then your life has some use after all. You watch his eyes flicker as if thinking, calculating. When we merge, I will see about finding a means to unlock it. Perhaps all is not lost. What is the sphere? Why is it important? Dude! It's a dead sensory stone. Do you know what it contains? He smiles eagerly. It holds the last experiences of the first of us, when we were one man and not a string of incarnations. His voice drops. If there is some way of unlocking it, I will be able to see inside his mind. And see why this all happened? Yes, the incarnation's face has become somber. It is the answer I have always sought. Why this happened. Why we became immortal. He studies you. When we merge, I will see about finding a means to unlock it. Perhaps all is not lost. Third incarnation interrupts. Perhaps there are no answers in such a thing. Perhaps there never was. I don't deal in the realms of perhaps and maybe. The first incarnation sneers. I seek answers. It is what has allowed us to get this far. He looks at the third incarnation with contempt. If we had left life in your hands, we wouldn't have even a fraction of the truth we now possess. And in that truth lies power. He turns to you. You will realize that when we merge. Still need to ask you some other questions there, pal. And I don't really intend to merge with you.
I feel stronger.
Ooh. Level up, dude. Spell memorization increased. You know what? I want to be smarter. Okay. Oh my god. Dude, I thought I had, like, way more than this already done. This is a healing thing, isn't it? Oh, no, wait, what? You need to equip the other dagger for more spell slots. Gotcha. Wait a minute. Wait, no, not try to... I'm an idiot. That's the wrong spell. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit.
Alright.
Parent incarnation, who are you? Know that you will not last long in this place, thief. Spittle flies from the man's mouth, and his face twists in a maddening grin. Mazes and regrets and death are all that are here. You're wasting your time speaking to that one. His thoughts are all angles and spite and nothing more. Stop wasting time. There is much the two of us must speak of. Thief, the incarnation's hands twist as if strangling the other. I will feel the bones of your neck snap beneath my fingers. Take my body back, he turns to you. Thief, you wear my body like a cloak and you shame me. I am no thief. I stole nothing from you. You stole everything. I awoke on the streets of the Ring City and all who saw me knew me. He takes a rasping breath. All that you had done, all that you had harmed, They were waiting for me, blaming me, hurting me, until I couldn't take the voices anymore. His fingers grasped at the air. And had to make them silent. You were the one who left the trap in the sensory stone for me, weren't you? And the dodecahedron journal with the traps? He affixes you with a wary eye. It seems just looking at you is making him uncomfortable. In order for me to leave this place, you must again become part of me. Will you do so? Let's see. You're the one who set fire to Giannis's legacies, weren't you? Trying to destroy my legacy. I burned the false papers, yes. More lies. Lies about my false lives. There are other things I would know. Sensory stone trap, you're the one who left it for me, weren't you? Yes. He smiles. Low and evil. Simple trap. Trap for someone who can't die. Mind trap. It was simple to escape, actually. The smile freezes on the incarnation's face. You lie. No, it was pathetically easy. I was able to escape it with no effort. Lying thief, his eyes blaze like fires, and you watch as he clutches his left arm, then pulls the stitching at the shoulder, tearing off, unraveling. What? Ah! I appear to be getting beaten half to death with my own freaking arm. You're gonna get this. Please die. Fuck. Okay, I guess I'll cast it again. I hate to just whittle him away like this, but goddamn. Please. Okay. You know what? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm hurt.
Holy fucking crap, dude. Can you use the goddamn chicken leg on this man? Good lord. Chicken leg him again, dude. I mean, I would have probably tried to have you merge, I guess, but, like, you're kind of being a big old dickbag, so no? What? Fine, I'll just fucking missile you again. Please just die, dude. Oh my god. He's still... Oh, fucking Christ. How do I make you just, like, die, dude? I mean... Oh, fucking finally. The man before you resembles you, but his face seems calmer somehow. He gives a slight smile as you approach, and he nods, as if in approval. Are you all right? Who are you? Have we ever had a name, or was it just the first of us? The man chuckles softly. Know that I am your ally in this. I, like these others, have died my death in your mind, and this figment is all that remains. But who are you? Ah, his smile fades, and he looks at you with concern. This must be disorienting for you. Let me try to explain. I am one of your incarnations. I was once lost. Now I am here again. How is that possible? I do not know. Whatever you touched within the fortress has brought pieces of yourself to the surface. He pauses for a moment, thinking. One of the others may know the means of how this came to be, but it is beyond me. If you are part of me, there are things I must know. Let's see. I have had countless lives. Why are there only 3 incarnations here? I didn't know. Perhaps we were the 3 pieces that were somehow still present in your mind. Present how? I do not know for sure, but I would guess that when we die, traces of the former personality may remain in your mind, and I know that sometimes we may make ourselves felt. How? When you are about to place yourself in danger, or were close to a realization, for example, I found that I could stir, help prod you in the right direction. So you were that crawling sensation I kept feeling in the back of my mind? Or in the back of my skull? I would be at a loss to describe how it felt to you, but it is possible, yes. There's something else I would like to know. Do you know why I wanted to become immortal? No, I do not. I think it was done out of fear. Perhaps one of the others knows, but not I. What makes you think it was done out of fear? The man smiles slightly, but there is no humor in it. If anything, it is a sad smile. What man wishes to die? He shakes his head slowly, but only the first of us will ever truly know the reason that brought us to that state. What was your life like? It was quiet and long, and was filled with much of the pain and the joys that one would expect in life. I served as a cartographer for a time, and I walked the plains for several years. How'd you die? In the end, as I traveled upon the fields of Bitopia, terrible shadows took on life as I lay sleeping. I died as I felt their claws upon me. They are the shades of all those that died in our place. The man looks pained. Yes, I know. I know that now. One cannot be in this place of regrets and not feel their agony. There's something else I would like to know. I came to the fortress with allies, but they have been separated from me. Then I fear your friends are already dead. The man looks pained. This place bears a hatred for the living. How do I leave this place? I do not know. I have never been here before. One of the others may possess the knowing of how to leave, but I do not. In order to leave, you must again become part of me. Will you do so? Wait, before you said that when we die, traces are left in the mind. That's what caused you all to emerge, right? My understanding may not be complete, but yes, that seems to be the case. We may make ourselves felt in small ways. So is it possible that the first of us, the real one of us, before all the incarnations, might still be buried somewhere in my mind? The expression of the incarnation's face flickers just for a moment, but it is like a window, and you suddenly realize who it is you are speaking to. You were the first of us. The incarnation's eyes take on a haunted look, and his gaze turns away from yours. I know what you're thinking, but it is not the case. You think that knowing the mind of the first of us will somehow help you here, in this place. It will not. But why? I have so many questions that you can answer. Why did we become immortal? Why? Because if we die, truly die, the incarnation looks up at you, and his eyes are like steel. Death's kingdom will not be paradise, not for us. If you spoke to these others that were here, know that a fraction of the evil of their lives is but a drop of water compared to the evil of mine. That life, that one life, even without the thousands of others, has given us a seat in the lower planes for eternity. But you seem so much calmer, more well-intentioned. I became that way, yes, because for me, his voice takes on a strange echo. It is regret that may change the nature of a man. He sighs, but it was too late. I was already damned. I found that changing my nature was not enough. I needed more time, and I needed more life. So I came to the greatest of the Grey Sisters and asked her for a boon, to try and help me live long enough to rectify all the damage I had done, to make me immortal. And Ravel did, but when she first tested your immortality and killed you, you forgot everything. Everything. He looks broken. And the plains have been dying ever since. The crime is great, and the blame is mine. There's so many questions I have for you. Who are you? What was your life like? Who... The Incarnation shakes his head, cutting you off. When I become no more, when I merge with you, you will have the answers you seek. It may take some time to sort them out, but they are there. He smiles ruefully. It is difficult to communicate a life with words. Very well then, we shall become as one. Are you ready? One last thing, just this. Before the Incarnation pauses for a moment, searching your features. Before I return to Oblivion, there is something I would know. What do you wish to know? He studies your eyes, his expression somber. Did you live your life, the brief life you had? In the end, was it worth it? No, I was reborn in a terrible place, and I'm sorry to have lived. It seems so short. What little I experienced, I enjoyed and did not wish to forget it. I've been traveling too much to really appreciate it. Perhaps we shall see after this matter has come to a close. The question doesn't no matter. This life has seems to have only caused suffering for myself and others. God damn it. I guess this one. Ah! He nods for a moment. You think he's going to say something, but then he collapses, the life running out of him and into yours. Now would be the time to unlock the memories of the first in the latent sensory stone you carry. Indeed. The life running out of him into yours. As he falls to the black stones, you feel a crawling sensation in the back of your skull, making you shiver, and you know the Incarnation is no more. Farewell. Use it. As you hold the sphere up this time and examine it, you feel the memories of the first of your incarnations stirring within you. But it is not an insistent or driving force. It is calm, like the thoughts of a man walking across a great distance to speak to a friend he hasn't seen in ages. As you feel his presence in your mind, you see the sphere in a different light. Not as ugly or hideous, but as something precious, like a newborn child. The sphere is the repository of your last moments before you met Ravel in the Grey Waste and asked the impossible of her. You know why you asked her. You know that all you need to do is touch the surface of the sphere with both hands and feel regret, and the stone will open itself to you. The sphere wrinkles in your hands, the skin of the sphere peeling away into tears and turning into a rain of bronze that encircles you. Each droplet, each fragment that enters you, you feel a new memory stirring. A lost love, a forgotten pain, an ache of loss, and with it comes the great pressure of regret. Regret of careless actions, the regret of suffering, regret of war, regret of death, and you feel your mind begin buckling from the pressure. So much all at once, so much damage done to others, so much so an entire fortress may be built from such pain. Try to focus, keep your center. And suddenly, through the torrent of regrets, you feel the first incarnation again. His hand, invisible and weightless, is upon your shoulder, steadying you. He doesn't speak, but with his touch you suddenly remember your name. And it is such a simple thing, not at all what you thought it might be, and you feel yourself suddenly comforted. In knowing your name, your true name, you know that you have gained back perhaps the most important part of your life. In knowing your name, you know yourself, and you know now there is very little you cannot do. The first incarnation's hand is gone from your shoulder, and he is watching you with a slight smile. That was my name all along, but if I was... The first incarnation holds his finger to his lips, silencing you. He nods at the symbol at your arm, as if indicating you should make use of it. Examine your arm. The symbol of torment, seems brittle somehow, as if it is only barely holding itself to your skin. Unconsciously, you reach out and peel it from your arm. It gives way with a slight resistance, like pulling off a scab. As you hold the symbol, you know you can harness its power. It no longer rules you. I no longer wear the symbol. Does that mean... As you get halfway through your question, you realize there is a heavy silence within your mind. You can no longer feel the presence of the first incarnation within you. Take the symbol of torment.
I feel stronger.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Holy shit! 7? I don't even have those. Oh, level 8 and 9 spells? Copy. 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 $2 million XP? Holy fucking shit, dude. I will not merge with you, you will merge with me. The man looks at you, then smiles incredulously. I surrender to no man. It is you who will be absorbed by me. I shall not fight you this day, then. Still, there are other things I would know. Let's see. I doubt it. Do you intend to fight me on this? The man seems more amused than anything else. You are no match for me. There's little point in resisting. To 2 million X. I'm not giving them 2 million XP. I don't think so. Try me. So be it then. His eyes become gray like mist, and he gives a slight smile, as if in anticipation. We shall see what your mind has in store. You lock gazes with him. His eyes are like stones, and they start to drag you down. Lock gaze with him. Try to force him to merge with you. As you swim in the corridors of his mind, the first emotion you encounter is surprise, and his eyes widen. He is not absorbing you. Your will is stronger, and it is consuming him. You feel him desperately trying to pull back, but he cannot. He is too weak, and your will blocks his retreat while drawing him deeper into your subconscious. This is the last time we shall ever speak. Return to death where you belong. He looks incredulous for a moment. Then he disintegrates, and you feel a rush of knowledge pouring through you, fighting to the surface. It's almost too much to absorb at once, and you find yourself disoriented. So much knowledge, so many experiences that... And Jesus, holy, what the fuck? Gah! Lord save us all from Waji with level 8. Yeah, that is the thing I am not ready for. Is Waji with level 8 and 9 spells. And as quickly as it occurred, the rush subsides, and you steady yourself. The bits of knowledge swirl about in your mind, and you will make sense of them later. For now, only one piece of knowledge is important, that the Incarnation did not know how to leave this place. He lied to trick you into surrendering. Damn it. Dayanara. Before you is the ghostly form of Dayanara. Her spectral gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. Her eyes rest on yours, and you feel a strange, disjointed sensation as if you are looking at several pairs of eyes at once. Dayanara? My love, at last I have found you. I searched for you after we were divided by the crystal. This fortress spans hundreds of miles, and I feared you were lost to me. Her ghostly eyes take your measure, searching your bodies for new wounds. Are you well? I think so. The crystal divided me, but I am one again. Now I am trapped here however. I suspect trapping you here was the crystal's true purpose, but it poses no barrier for one such as I. She closes her eyes. Much do my eyes see, and the halls of this fortress are well known to me. If you are trapped here, my love, I shall see to it you are set free. Where is it you wish to go? Oh, Jesus. I wish to speak to you for a moment and tell you how you died and why. What are you speaking of? When I brought you to this fortress, it was my intention that you die here. I needed someone to remain behind so that they would serve as a link to this place. I knew because you loved me so much that your love would stave off death and allow you to become a spirit. And that is why you suffer now. Dianara's face is a mask as you speak the words. I'm sorry. Do you love me? If you say yes, my love, then nothing that has happened matters. Though I did not know you at first, I have come to love you. Your suffering has become mine, and I have found that I will do what I can to help you. Oh, fuck. Well, now I do know her, because I have all those memories, right? I don't know, because, like, I already said that I had a thing for Anna. I don't... No, I have to tell the truth. We never did. Then, this shall be the ending of things between us, my love. I have remained here for you, for no other reason. I will help you one last time. Then I shall travel beyond the eternal boundary, as I was meant. Then I will ask this last thing and leave you in peace. I am trapped here. Can you help me? I wish to rejoin my friends. As you wish, my love. She stretches her hand out. Stretches out her hand. Touch my hand, and the walls of the fortress shall be walls no more. Touch her hand.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
All right.
What? Why no? But I can raise the dead, dude. Okay, I guess please. Mort, anybody. Help. No. You can't be that dude. Like, I need to bring you all back. That's why I have this ability, right? Oh, fucking shit. It's too dangerous to rest here. Well, fuck me.
So you have come. Then you shall die again. So you have come. You are unwelcome here, Broken One.
What have you done to my friends?
Are they dead? Yes. Unlike you, they have but one life. And they wasted it for your sake.
They died for you as they always have. Such is the way of all mortal things. It is the fate of all that follow you, Broken One. You have forgotten much. Why did you do it? They tried to harm me here, of all places. I defended myself. In so doing, mortality claimed them. Their deaths were by their own hand. I gave them the opportunity to depart this place, but they seemed determined to help you, despite the cost of themselves. So you killed them. The tiefling girl was especially fierce in your defense. Her feelings for you burned brighter than Elysium's fires. And the Tanari, she was quite strong. Her tolerance for pain would have shamed the Byattsu themselves. I took no pleasure in their deaths. Then why did you do it? It was not my will. It was not I that brought them here. All of them had a choice, and they chose to die for you. It has always been the way of all that follow you, for they are tormented souls, seeking a release, but they know not why. You have forgotten this, and you shall again. I know you for what you are. You are my mortality. Your armor, it is twisted like tree branches. Such things speak of Ravel's magics. Yes, I am that which was split from you by the hag's power. I am that which walks with all life. My voice is a death rattle, a last breath in the throat, the whisper of a dying man. I have been freed from the prison of your flesh. Freed from me? The moment I was split from your cancerous shell, I knew life. I knew freedom. I shall not surrender it to you. You are not meant to be separated, and the planes have suffered because of our separation. You know nothing of meaning and separation. Before your memory dies again, know that we were never meant to be as one. This shall be the last time you and I speak, Broken One. Then there is something I would know, Spirit. I have traveled far, and there are many questions you can answer. I will indulge you this one last time, then this fortress shall be silent again. And my questions are these. Ask your questions, but know you shall never remember the answers. You've done everything you can to prevent us from meeting face to face. Why? Do you think I fear to face you, Broken One? I do not. Is that why you send shadows to kill me rather than trying to defeat me yourself? They've never succeeded in killing me, nor will they. I send shadows because their reach is long, yet it is my eyes that guide them. So the shadows can travel distances you cannot. There is nothing I cannot do. Yet you never traveled beyond these walls to fight me, only sent shadows. That is how a coward fights. My energies are needed to sustain this place, Broken One, else it would be my hand in on your throat with each of your deaths. I may not travel beyond these fortress walls for long. I don't believe you. I think you're afraid to confront me, or else you are lying to me, and there is another reason you remain here. See, yet even when I was within the fortress walls, you sent Ignis to try and stop me, and you could have stopped me yourself. And the crystal you set up to try and segment me and trap me. You didn't want to kill me, you only wanted to imprison me. Yes, the crystal is a prison, perhaps one of the greatest ever devised. I used it for I tire of tracking you across the plains, Nameless One. You are difficult to find. I prefer you be kept close where I may watch you. The crystal is such a place where you may be kept. I would know how you freed yourself from the crystal. Why am I difficult to find? It is of no consequence. Why not tell me then? I will forget this anyway, and I would know this last time. Just as there is power in names, there is power in not having a name. The eyes of the plains slide off such a one. One such as you, and one such as I. I would know how you freed yourself from the crystal. Dianara freed me. Ah, the love-torn spirit. There are times I have felt her echo in the walls of this fortress. She shall not free you again. She won't need to. There are other things I would know. I may be immortal, but Ravel told me the ritual was flawed. Whenever I die, I lose a fraction of my mind. In time, after many deaths, I shall lose the ability to even think for myself. My friends, I want their lives returned to them. I want them to have free passage from this place. No, they are dead. Dead they shall remain. Why? Can't you save them? Don't you have the power? So you don't have the power to save them. So your powers are limited. Do not question my power here. In this place there is nothing I cannot do, now that I am free of you. But it is not my will that they be saved. They challenged me in my home, and their deaths shall be reminders to all that challenge me. You can't resurrect them, can you? Broken One, in the span of your forgotten lifetimes, I have observed, learned, and gathered power within the vaults of my body. When you fought in the Black Decade War, all your military knowledge was carved in my mind. When you danced sorceries with Lum the Mad, I learned with you. All you have forgotten, I have not. The power over life and death is but a minor display of my power. You say you learned with me. What I experienced, you experienced. Are you saying we share a link, you and I? It is a small thing of no consequence. Dianara told me that I could reverse death only when the victim had died close to me. But what she awakened in me, are you saying that was only a fraction of my power over life and death? Your mind is a broken stone, its edges dull from misuse and neglect. Even if you knew power, you would not know how to harness it. If you claim you have the power, then I must have the power too, even if I wasn't there at the moment of death. You do not have the years needed to learn the art of life and death. You will fall before me. You feel a stirring in your mind, and you suddenly realize you do possess the years needed to learn. For you knew it all once, across multiple incarnations. But the process will take time, and you know your mortality will not allow you the time you need. You may have the time to resurrect one companion, but no more than that. Oh, fuck. Resurrect one of your companions. Time seems to slow as you reach out, slowly, and you can feel the soul of your companions faintly, and you know that you can draw it back into its body. Shit. Oh. Okay. Most useful? Probably like Mort, Dakon, or Fall from Grace. Actually, they're all very useful. But story reasons, Anna. You reach out with your power. There is a rush of air and Anna stirs. She raises her head slowly, then shakes it, confused. I found my mortality, Anna, and it turns out it doesn't like me much. I need your help.
Stand by you.
Anna's eyes take on a steely glint, and she nods. I'm gonna stand by you. Let's do it then. This will not help you. You have raised your companion to die a second death. Even if we die, I'll come back for you. I swear it. I'll track you down again, no matter how long it takes.
No, that is no longer possible. You led me to all that have guided you to this place. I will end their lives. You have allowed me to hide my presence forever. There is no one left in all of existence who can tell you how to reach me. This shall be the last time you trespass in these halls. The halls of this fortress shall be silent again. You will trouble me no more. After I have torn you apart, I shall feed you to the shades.
Fuck. No. Well, looks like we both had the same idea. You... Yeah, put that on. God, there's so much crap in here. Where's the dang punching daggers I gave you? Yeah. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Wait, punch daggers and more? I mean, this is good, but I think this is better. Let's see. Kills a specified target unless it makes a successful saving throw. Versus spell, even on a successful saving throw, the victim suffers 10 to 60 points of damage. Ooh, boy. I don't know. I need you to... Okay, thank God. That is totally not what I meant to do, so that's good that I didn't actually end up using that. Wait, what is this? Strip of flesh holds a symbol of torment that you have always worn. It peeled away from your arm when you realized your true name. The symbol no longer rules you, and you may harness its power to bring retribution against your enemies. Merely holding it and invoking its power will summon all the pain and suffering from your past incarnations upon your foes. Oh boy. What the fuck is going on? Oh! Ah!
In your body, reset them into painful angles, then heal again.
What the fuck is happening? This looks very bad. Or very good for us, I don't know. I mean, do it again? Can I pause? Please? I'd like Anna to do stuff. Please. Let me do stuff, dude. Holy fuck! I know it's not the greatest use of this, but, like, she needs the heals so bad, dude. That was very loud. Holy shit. Did I already cast Death Bolt on you? I think I did. Wait, and this did something, too. Against an opponent, when you use it, it will reflect the spectral version of the target that will appear and attempt to kill them. Use this. Like, a lot. Did you do it? Did you do it? It looks like it, but maybe he saved? Oh, shit. Does this do AoE damage? Yes, it does. This does not, though, right? Yeah. What happened? What the fuck? Ooh! This is very bad. Holy shit!
Sufferings will you know at my hand, broken one.
No! God damn it, dude.
Don't let it end like
What? You've been incapacitated and no longer complete the game. What? You're fucking kidding me, dude. What? Okay, hang on a second. God damn. I think this is the one we gotta go to. 27/19/31. Yeah, looks like it. Fuck me, dude. Oh, shit. Get in the portal, get in the portal. Okay.
Alright.
At least now I can find the fucking hidden thing here. Yeah, I didn't, and that's a big-ass mistake, but I think I can I can breeze through this, hopefully. Oh, fuck. There it is. Sounding stone. Darkstone is covered in dust as if it has been sitting here for years. It looks like a piece of one of the statues that was chipped away. A tracery of strange runes and markings covers the stone surface. It feels strangely familiar somehow. Interesting. Alright, motherfucker. I've so had it with you. You know what? What?
I'm gone.
Ignis, you fucking son of a bitch. Yes, you may absolutely recommend a different course of actions. Nope, be my guest, dude. Recommend away. Oh, shit. Let me past. Let me past. Oh!
This is it.
No, get in the fucking portal. Thank you. Oh.
I'm gone.
You know what, Ignis? You fucking piece of garbage. spell has been warped by plane? What the fuck does that mean, dude? Okay. I can absolutely do that. I don't need to use any bandages, dude. You know what? I don't... Okay, I was about to say, I don't see any Acid Storm. Fuck. Forgot that he's got a goddamn shield on. Oh, God. Well, that's terribly unfortunate. Please just kill this man. Just stab him to death, dude.
Die.
Please.
Die. Damn.
I'm getting impatient.
This is it.
I guess he just has a really good save.
Damn.
Fuck it. I'm gonna try to rest in that little chamber beforehand.
Damn.
Dude, please just die. Please. Oh my God. What? Thank God. Okay, let's skip all this. Let's not make the paranoid man all angry, so I don't have to fight his ass. Okay.
Updated my journal.
Okay. Let's see, Dianara. Okay, Shrug Lord, imprisoning Valor. Why did Darna have to die? Let's see. Zechariah. Okay. You didn't teach Ignis the art. I'm guessing that was Crazy Man. I don't know if this actually adds anything, like if we get more out of this. Were you the one who pried Mord off the Pillar of Skull? Yeah, we already know that. Let's see. Yep, asking about the tattoos. Okay, and let's see, Farad in the Bronze Sphere. You ended up tricking me into getting it. Yes, I brought it with me. Why is it important? Okay. Let me get my bearings and we will speak again. First off, let's equip this. I'm hoping I can rest in here. If not, I might be kind of fucked. Blood bridge. Balming. Blur. Let's do another barb. Okay. Alright, you said, 24 wisdom, 24 charisma. So we're almost there. Except that. Okay. Whoop. Let's get some more force missiles. Alright. Let's quick save. Panorate incarnation. Who are you? Blah, blah, blah. I'm no thief. Zechariah the Archer's legacy, the sensory stone trap. Let's see. Incarnation, the lady mazed, aren't you? I found your journal in the lady's maze. Let's see. Let us speak in private, just the two of us. As you speak the language of Uyo, the Incarnation's eyes widen and he stares at you. After a moment of silence, he replies in the same language. Only I know the language of Uyo. How do you know it? You are correct. You are the only one who knows that language, the language of Uyo. So if I know the language of Uyo, I must be you. He's silent, staring at you. It is these others who are not you, for they do not know the language of Uyo. He nods slowly. I hear you. This place confuses one's perceptions. We are both you, and now we must become one. He looks frightened. To your surprise, he reverts to normal speech, and all the inflections to his voice are gone. It is calm, level, and much like your own. I no longer wish to live like this. You no longer have to. All the pain and worry and torment of your existence, I will wipe it away. You have suffered much. You were born into a world where nothing made sense, where strangers claimed they knew you. They blamed you for things you knew nothing of. They tried to hurt you. I'm just going to do the first one. He looks at you, and you watch as the Incarnation loses its mad gleam, and his eyes become more like your own. Yes. I'll protect you now. You will know peace, for that is all you ever wanted, isn't it? The Incarnation relaxes at your words, his eyes dimming as he locks gazes with you. There is the faintest of whispers, and he falls onto the black stones. With his collapse, you feel a clawing sensation at the back of your skull. And there is a flood of memories, and strength and emotions, and you say to yourself, dizzy for a moment. Then your vision clears, and you are yourself once more. Yo. Good man. Who are you? If you are part of me, there are things I must know. So you were that crawling sensation. Yeah. There's something else I would know. You were the first of us. Okay. Okay, we've already gone through this. Jesus, that is so much XP.
I feel stronger.
Symbol of Torment is in our inventory. Oh, thank God. Alright. Level up. Accept. Okay. 24 Charisma. 24 Wisdom. I guess we'll beef up our con a little bit. Fuck it. Let's go full mental stats. Okay. Copy spell. Why did I do that? Hang on. Okay. Cancel. If we can rest, I would like to. Which is part of why I saved. I want to have access to, like, every freaking spell I can get. Oh, that fucker's in so much goddamn trouble. Oh, we already did all this shit. Intend to fight, okay. How are we to become one? You were defeated. I will not merge with you, you will merge with me. I doubt it. Try me. Lock gaze with him.
I feel stronger.
Oh boy. Yeah, there we go. Save it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, we're gonna tell her the truth again. Oh, I wish to join my friends.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Done.
Everybody's dead. Yo, motherfucker. We gotta talk.
So you have come. You are unwelcome here, broken one.
I have to say, I love Tony J's voice. Like, it's just so iconic whenever I hear it. I know exactly who he is.
Are they dead? Yes. Unlike you, they have but one life. And they wasted it for your sake.
They died for you. Why'd you do it? Yep. So you killed them. Because now I will was not... Okay, yep. And... I know you for what you are. You are my mortality. Your armor, it is twisted like tree branches. Such things speak of Ravel's magics. Yes, I am that which you split from. Yep, okay. Freed from me. We were not meant to be separated, and planes have suffered because of our separation. My questions are these. You've done everything you can to prevent us from meeting face to face. Why am I difficult to find? It is no matter, you cannot die, your mind will be lost, but your flesh will live on. That is all that is needed. Needed why? We share a link, you and I, however, small. I do not wish you destroyed, only far from me. Then why have you been trying to kill me all this time? It is of no consequence. Wait, those shadows you sent against me, they never succeeded in killing me, but that was never their purpose, was it? They only kill me to make me forget. There is nothing in your shell of a mind that is of consequence, Broken One, except that, from what the Pillar of Skulls told me, there were three that knew where you could be found and how to reach you. One was Trius, one's you, the other is me. If you kill Trius and I, there'll be no one who knows who you are and how to find you. Yes, the angel that shields itself with golden lies. You led me to him at last. Like you, the betrayer was difficult to find. He will die the final death. So you used me to find him. You wanted me to kill him, didn't you? So his knowledge would die. Then you tried to kill me so I would forget where to find you. I see Time's blade has not bled your mind of all reason. My purpose was always such, to make you forget. But why? Because I never again wish to suffer your presence, Broken One. You are an irritation, a reminder of what life once was, and I detest such reminders. I wish to be left in peace in my fortress. As you have forgotten me, I wish to forget you forever. Then that is acceptable to me, but know that I will suffer your attacks no longer. You will keep your shadows here and allow me to live my life, and I will allow you to live yours. I don't think that's the reason either. I think you make me forget because you fear me. But I no longer forget when I die. Perhaps once, but no longer. This is not acceptable to me. I think you fear me. My energies are needed to sustain this place, Broken One, else it would be my hand on your throat each time each of your deaths. I may not travel beyond these fortress walls for long. I think you're afraid to confront me, or else you are lying to me, and there's another reason you remain here. You only wanted to imprison me. Yes, the crystal is a prison, perhaps one of the greatest devised. Yep, we've heard this before. If we are linked as you say, then speak your name. You will never know your name, Broken One. Our name is known to me, creature. In knowing, I have become strong. Wait, you don't know what your name was, do you? There is no one in all existence that knows our name. This is our shield. Names carry power. When one is nameless as we are, then one is strong. We cannot be hunted. We cannot be tracked. We cannot be harmed. Our name is known to me, creature. Oh, let's see. Why was that ever important? Were we being hunted? All that lives is hunted. The predator is death. It hunts us no longer. Then know it hunts us now. Our name is known to me, creature. In knowing it, I have become strong. No, it now hunts for others in our place. Countless others are dying because you and I are separated. We cannot continue to live like this, or else we will continue killing others in our place. We're going to say the first one. You lie. Our name is lost, forgotten, and so it shall remain until eternity dies. Do I lie? If you are me, you know when I deceive you. I do not lie now. Even with such knowing, you do not have the power to defeat me. Yes, I do. I shall not allow you to trick me into a battle that is not even necessary, for in knowing my name, my true name, I know yours. There is nothing more you can do to me. I will unmake you. No, I will unmake you. I no longer wish you to inhabit the plains. Farewell, and know that oblivion welcomes you. No, you will not. You will rejoin me, and we shall become as one again as we were meant. Oh, you will, you know not what you do. If we are reunited, then it shall be an ending. There shall be no future for us. We shall go on to further torments. It is better that happen than the multiverse continues to suffer because of us. If we become one, we shall suffer. There is too much of the nature of the first one in us for us to be saved. We shall be damned. You know not what you do. No, I know very well what I do, and I think this is the only answer. Prepare yourself. Know that I have always hated you, Broken One. When we are one, I will continue to hate you. When your shell dies at last, know that I shall take pleasure in your death. I can live with that, and so can the plains. Know that my hatred for you will unmake the plains. Prepare yourself, we shall be as one again, until your last moments of life. Before we do, what of my friends? Is it possible to save them? I am mortality itself. The nature of life and death is something I know well. When we are one, my knowing shall be yours. Very well, I am ready to become mortal again. As you reach out with your power, Mort suddenly floats into the air. Hold up, Chief. You don't need to resurrect me. I was, just kinda laying here, you know, listening to you two. You were feigning death. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm already dead, and, Chief, what happened to your voice? I am something else now. Time runs short, and soon time and fate will catch up with me. I will return you to Sigil, Mort, if you wish it. What, return me? What about you? Come on, Chief, I may be a coward, but there's no way I'm leaving you in this place. Many are the crimes that were committed when my mortality and I were split. These crimes carry a price. You may not go where I will soon be. Well, I could go with you anyway, Chief, if you wanted me to. I mean, we've been through worse. Not this time. Perhaps one day you and I will meet again. On another plane, but not now.
Not to get all misty-eyed, but, it's been a pleasure, Chief.
Farewell, Mort. You reach out with your power. There is a rush of air, and Anna stirs. She raises her head slowly, then shakes it, confused. Anna, are you all right? Anna's eyes widen as she hears your voice. What happened to you? Your voice, it's like echoes. It is. I have changed. I am something else now, and I cannot remain here much longer. I will return you to Sigil if you wish it. What? Anna opens her mouth, then pauses. What? Where are you going? Many are the crimes that were committed when my mortality and I were split. These crimes carry a price. There is a place reserved for one such as I on the lower planes. It is punishment of a sort. But I don't want you to go. I will not forget how much you were willing to sacrifice for me, Anna. Anna nods. She looks like she's about to say something else, but then falls silent. But the unspoken thought remains in her mind, lingering. I do not need your words to know your heart, Anna. Farewell. As your power touches him, Dakon takes a staggered breath, then looks up weakly. It looks like he's barely clinging to life. Awaken Dakon of Shrakat Lore, last wielder of the Karak blade. As he hears your words, Dakon slowly nods. Your voice. Have you at last come to know yourself? Yes. It was a difficult thing, and it cost many lifetimes. Many suffered so that I might know myself again. The knowing of oneself is a difficult path. In knowing it, I know where I shall soon be bound. Time and fate come here even as we speak, and I will not be here much longer. I will return you to Sigil, Dakon, if you wish. Dakon falls silent for a moment. When he speaks again, his voice is sharp, as if severing a link. Know that once I owed you a debt. Know that you saved my life, and know that I followed you to settle that debt.
I have paid for your life with mine. The debt is settled.
Very well, Dakon. Our two debts were as one. You will leave this place with your freedom. As your power touches fall from Grace, she rises dizzily to her feet. Even disoriented, she somehow manages to maintain her composure. Fall from Grace. Fall from Grace looks up, and she holds her eyes for a moment, then she smiles, but it is a slight smile that carries more sadness than anything else. Your voice. So you have found yourself at last. Yes, the price was high. The cost was many lifetimes, mine and others. The price of such a thing is seldom measured in copper. Fall from Grace studies her features. Are you still... I am still the one you know, but my perspective has changed. I have not forgotten you if that's your fear. Fall from Grace smiles again. The same sad smile as before. No, that was not my fear. I cannot remain here for much longer. My punishment calls, and fate and time shall soon be here. I will return you to Sigil if you wish. That is not my wish. Fall from Grace reaches forward, and her hand lightly touches your arm. There is a slight tingling sensation, barely felt. Then she takes it away. I will find you again, no matter where in the lower planes you will be, just as you shall be able to find me. It may be a long time. Where I am bound, time is not measured in years, and the crimes I have committed are stronger than any cage. No cage shall separate us, and no plane shall divide us. Fall from Grace's face becomes like stone. Keep thinking of me, and we shall meet again. I shall not forget all you sacrificed for me. She shakes her head. Just do not forget me. Time lays waste to all things, but I shall fight it as long as I can.
Time is not your enemy. Forever is.
Perhaps so. Farewell, Grace. You reach out with your power, shaping the soul into Nordum's shape, slowly until you feel it slipping back into the Modron's body. There is a shudder from Nordum's frame, and he springs to his feet. Nordum blinks, the shutters of his eyes clicking, rapidly. Then the shutters dilate to points, as if he is squinting at you. Your voice exceeds standard recognized parameters. I have become whole again. I have changed, but I shall not be here much longer. I will return you to Sigil, Nordum, if you wish. Query. Where is your next destination? Nordum will follow and protect you. I have committed many crimes across many lifetimes. I go now to a place of punishment. You cannot come with me. Branching query. Do you not require, or do you not want, presence of Nordum? You cannot follow Nordum. It is not my choice. There are other powers that now rule my actions. They always did, but now they know me for what I am, and they come even as we speak. Nordum clicks for a moment, then his crossbows begin clicking and twanging in his hands. Nordum surrenders gratitudes. You helped Nordum find his identity. As you helped me find mine. I give you your freedom, Nordum. Explore, learn, grow. We may meet again on another plane, in a time far from now. Response heard and acknowledged. Nordum now awaiting said day. Hold on to your logic, Nordum. You will find it in a greater shield than most of the passions that rule the planes.
The issue no longer equals total logic.
Farewell, Nordum. This appears to be the Blood War, maybe? Dude. What? Oh my god, this game, like... I don't even know what to say other than holy fucking shitballs. This game was amazing. Wait, replay? Oh. Like, the story is so goddamn good, and the writing in this game was... All I can really say is that I am extremely happy that I played this. And that you guys were along for the ride with me, because, like, this game was just unbelievably good. Like, I didn't think that in the course of doing this whole, like, broadcasting and streaming and YouTube stuff that I would essentially find, like, 2 replacements for my favorite game of all time. And now it is Planescape Torment, Dark Souls, and XCOM, like the original XCOM. This... I don't know what else to say about this game, dude. Like, it's so incredibly good. And now I have no idea what the hell we're going to do for next week. On Monday. I don't know, we'll figure something out. But it's almost 11 o'clock, and I really got to go to bed. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this, because this was freaking awesome. I really don't think I've enjoyed a game as much since I played Dark Souls. Like, and, you know... Oh, and thank you guys for sticking through it with me, because I know that, you know, in some cases, like, I did some things and screwed it up, and, like, had to go back and correct some things, but, like, thank you guys so much for sticking with me through all this. And all the not saving when I should have. Oh, yes, indeed. Well, I'm gonna... I feel like I want to say more, but I also feel like I should go to bed, even though my brain is, like, super hype with this game. Oh, shit. Alright, I really should go to bed, though. Praise the sun, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me. I cannot express how much I loved this game. Like, I don't know if you could hear it, but there were a couple times, like, during the last few conversations with the NPCs where, like, it was kind of choking me up a little bit, because it's just, like, one of my friends had kept asking me, like, every time after one of the streams, he would ask me what can change the nature of a man, and I'm like, I have no fucking idea, dude. And now I know. And I love the way that they answered it. I thought it was going to be some super convoluted bullshit, and it's not. It's like, oh my god. I love this game, dude. This game is so good. Anyway, I'm going to take off. Have a good night, y'all. I will see you tomorrow night for some Dead by Daylight. Completely not anything like this game. But I will see you all tomorrow night. Have a good night. Praise the sun. And thank you again for sticking with me through it. Have a good night, folks. Bye-bye.